Hey folks, how y'all doing? Yeah, it's getting about that time of the year. Time to get out and about and start doing some things and stuff. And got some new raised beds. I moved them last year. I built them last year, filled them with dirt, and then I did nothing with them. This year I'm gonna get them all tuned up and growing some stuff. But also extendified my driveway last year a little bit. And the stone was well, it's got some weed germ in it. I hope those cars aren't too loud. Anyway, the stone's got some weeds growing in it, and I saw it happening last year, and I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how. Well, I got two tried and true methods for dealing with weeds, both of which are 100% totally natural. You're not going to poison the ground. We're not using Roundup. I don't think anybody should use that stuff. The world is probably as sick as it is because of Monsanto and DuPont. But what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to show you. I got a little weed killer mixed up, and I used it last week. I don't know what ratio I need, so I was testing, and exactly 7 days. Dead. That's a dandelion. Sprayed that one. And much to my surprise, I sprayed that, and yeah, it still looks exactly the same. But I sprayed. Well, get out of the shadow here. I sprayed that and sprayed that, and everywhere I sprayed, pretty much, I'm killing this stuff. So I think I got a working ratio. It's a good enough ratio anyway. Now that I know, I'm gonna make a bigger batch of that stuff, and yeah, then I'm gonna kill the green. It's not poison. It's all natural stuff, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you next exactly how I'm doing that. Alrighty, it is. I don't know. It would be a week, yeah. I did this last Saturday. The clip you saw last, I just did that last Saturday, so this is the following Saturday. I'm doing this slowly but surely over time, so we can all see, kind of how the story ends, the progression of the dying weeds, if you will, and the maintenance of, can they stay dead? How well does this stuff really work? So we're going to find out. I mean, we're all learning together. This is the first time I'm applying this particular mixture, so it's a little new for me. I know that it will work, but it's a little bit of a learning curve. Anywho, yeah, we got to mix up some goop here. What I highly recommend you do, because the mix we're making is pretty acidic. Actually, it's extremely acidic. Get yourself a cheap all plastic sprayer. You do not want metal at all. You put this concoction together against even stainless steel probably will eventually end up getting paper thin and eroding away. Believe me, if it's not perfect pure stainless steel, you're going to start getting rust spots, and just bad things are going to happen. So take my advice on this. You can get these cheap little plastic sprayers for well under 20 bucks, all plastic, the whole wand and everything. Make sure really it's got to be plastic. Our basic ingredients here are real simple. Get the cheapest gallon of vinegar that you can find, just regular cheap crap, whatever's on sale. A gallon of vinegar. One of these bottles, which is 26 ounces, is what I'm using. Get the cheapest table salt that you have. Get a big thing, and they're cheap. These were 79 cents a piece at my local Weiss. That's what my wife said anyway, so she bought like 10 of them. I'm going to be good for quite a while here. Carmen, do you have to be here right now? Come on, kid, get down. Anywho, yeah, get yourself the 26 ounces of salt, and we're gonna get I'll put a link to this. Actually, I'll put a link to the pieces, parts here and whatnot down in the description and in the comments, wherever I can stick it. You're going to need a bag or a pile of citric acid. I buy it by 10 pounds because I find that, you know, for as much as I need it, as often as I need it, I should say, you know, 10 pounds is still going to last me, you know, a crap ton of time. You know, so I don't have to keep opening the bag, which does have a Ziploc kind of a seal on it. I put it in a little Tupperware thing, so, you know, when I need a tablespoonful at a shot, you know, I just take it out of here. Makes life a little bit easier. And to mix all this stuff together, I'm not going to bore you with that detail. Get yourself a bullet blender or you know, regular blender, whatever mixing device you want to use. Point is, put some vinegar in here, put some of your citric acid in, and then put some of your salt in, and make sure that it's fully dissolved, because these sprayer nozzle wands, they get clogged up pretty easy. If you don't have a full emulsion, a completely dissolved substance, you're going to end up clogging the tip. I mean, it's just what happens. It's just the way it goes. So, I did some maths. I was using, oh, not this bottle, but a bottle this size, 25 ounce bottle. This was what I originally mixed up my test batch with. And I did the maths on it, and to get 1 gallon worth of that mixture, we're going to need just about 2 cups of the citric acid. So that's the ingredients. 1 gallon of vinegar. You need, can't remember, 26 ounces of salt, and 2 cups approximately of the citric acid. And blend it all up in your favorite blender, and dump it in your gallon sprayer, and let's go kill some weeds. Alrighty, real quick now before we get too carried away. This is what it looks like after 2 weeks. That one there, there's that one there, and this fucking thing. Clearly I never hit the roots. That's the only reason that thing's still alive. I'll try it again today, but whatever, I sprayed that, and that looks a whole lot deader after 2 weeks than it did after the first week. So, you know, this is just proof in the pudding. This stuff absolutely works. And that didn't have any salt in it. What we're doing, the whole point and purpose of this, essentially, we're just changing the pH level of the soil, but we're making it super inhospitable for, well, anything that can draw nutrients. It's only going to draw an acid, a sodium-based acid. We're going to make it very acidic and very, very salty. So, yeah, that's the name of the game. I'm going to, well, my wife is out shopping, so, I mean, you can see I got a lot of green coming out of the driveway there. Hopefully it's all going to be brown by next week. Anywho, this has been a 2-week-long event. We're going to make it 3 weeks. Check back in next Saturday to see what it did. Hopefully it's not raining, but that's where we're at. That's what's going on here. And yeah, all right. Yeah, I got a lot of crap to deal with here. Green popping up everywhere it's not supposed to. All right. Hey, we'll see you next Saturday. Alrighty, here it is, the following Saturday, and of course we're damn near getting flooded out here. Not really, it's raining though. As you can see, half my driveway is underwater, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but you can see where I sprayed quite clearly, and where I didn't spray well enough. Now, I don't know how much to apply. I'm still kind of learning that. Some areas I was really light, and other areas I was pretty heavy. But to be guaranteed, what I've discovered anyway, drown the, you know, water the weed like you would water a plant. You know, make sure that you want to spray more than just the surface. You want to get down to the roots, so you got to apply that much. And some areas I was real light, and there's still some green out there, like around where that well pump is, right on the back side of that. I was real light in that area, and I still killed them. Most of them, but not all of them. Everywhere that I sprayed heavy is, you know, much deader. Anywho, this is going to be another, well, we're going to have to wait till next week. And hopefully I get a nice day where I can finish this video off. But just wanted to update here real quick. That's what it looks like. And it looked almost like that, honestly, on the second day. It's been 7 days today, would be the 7th day since I sprayed it, but on the second day it actually looked like that. So my concoction is working good. Alrighty, it is Thursday, so it's update day. Actually, it's a nice day and the water has finally receded around here. And I thought we'd just take a closer look here real quick now. I did lightly spray this area, and yeah, clearly I didn't spray heavy enough. But you can see a lot of dead. And this is where I was, when I was showing you through the window up there, this is where I said I was pretty light. Bugs. You can clearly see where, you know, where I'm killing and where I need to spray heavier. And yeah, this concoction, this definitely works. I'm quite happy with it. Take it all around this side here now once. And looks something like that. I didn't do the whole driveway. I only did the bits and pieces here that I'm showing you. Like I did that whole line there. That's all dead. Now this was all underwater. I mean, a couple inches of water. It took a couple days too before the water had receded. Byproduct of living in a flood zone. Anyway, this stuff is working. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't just wash away. It's pretty powerful stuff. Everywhere that I sprayed good and heavy, things are good and dead. I did, you know, that there, and this crack right there, and out here by the road. I didn't do much over here, but I did do this entire area right there at the edge of the road. Just some useless grass that pops up there, not popping up no more. So all right, that is method one. It's a viable solution if you want to do it. I said there were two ways guaranteed to solve your problem. If you've got the same problem that I have, there are two all natural ways of, well, dealing with this situation. I showed you the chemical version. Now I'm going to show you the other version. Alrighty, it is quite a long time later. A couple of weeks for sure. Anywho, weeds got worse. The rain just wouldn't stop, and I'm going to get to this today. Today, this video gets finished. So the next phase, or I should say, the next option for dealing with this is almost instantly gratifying. And here, let me show you. So you get the idea, right? All right, I'm going to finish this off, and then we're gonna wrap this up real short and sweet like. Alrighty, that took a minute, and yeah, this is pretty much how it ended up, like so and like so. Yeah, that is certainly one way of doing that. Now keep in mind, it is just a band-aid. But from my experience, it'll last, I mean, month and a half, give or take. Typically what I end up doing when I burn the weeds off, about 3 times an entire season. So, you know, every month and a half, give or take, you got to tune it up. But the actual fix then would be, you can burn it off to make it, you know, quick and dirty, but then you got to treat it. You got to change the pH balance of the growing medium. If you can change the pH permanently, well, then you solve the problem, because nothing's going to grow in that acid, literally nothing. So that is 2 ways of very effectively doing this job. Now, you're going to throw money at this no matter what you do. There's no way of beating that. It doesn't matter if you buy, you know, Roundup, or you buy the equipment here and the gas, or you make your own chemicals, whatever. You know, you're going to throw money at this no matter which way you go. But this is one all natural way of doing it. This is what I've been doing, and this new concoction, which I've just come up with this year, I added salt to it. That's pretty much what I did. And hells yeah, that is how to do that. Or at least that's 2 very good ways, I should say, of doing that. So there you go, folks. And hey, I'm going to wrap it up right here, I think. I don't really have anything else to say. So, you know, use common sense if you're burning it, and do the, you know, likes, the thumbs, and the subscribes, and all that jazz. And hey, we're going to see you in the next one. All right. Cheers.